got it. Big old giant chair, Armor Titan black. It's a Cougar gaming chair. So I saw this in E3. Wanted to check it out for myself. Wanted to see what's the whole fuss about it. I actually went and tested it out. I bought myself another chair, but wasn't happy with it. Plus I had another chair that broke in pieces. Now we're gonna go into this one right here and see how well it works. We're gonna put it together. If you guys like it, let me know. And let's go ahead and put it together, and we'll talk about the features that it has after it's done. They give you, check it out, they give you white gloves. The white glove treatment, that is crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and start it. So all it takes is two screws, and they give you all the tools that you need. So we're gonna go ahead and set it up. The wheels, look at the wheels, heavy duty wheels, plastic but heavy duty. Very simple to put in there. Oh, finally I'm done with the actual build. So pretty much it's all set. This is a well-made chair. I'm gonna actually go into a little description about it. Why I choose it, because it's a wide angle. They have two different versions, actually three, but this I saw two versions today of the same company, and I'm gonna post it up here so you guys can take a look at it. But the build is very stable, very strong. I like that. I did mess up on a couple of things, but I fixed them. Basically it was just pretty much the knots. Some of the knots were not pretty set up properly, so the locking mechanisms lock now. Everything's good, very well right now. I like the buttons all around, what you can do with them, how you can lift them. Some of the features are very basic, but some of the features are well worth it, especially these kind of features. I like them all around. So we're gonna take a look at it and see if you guys like what you guys see. So we're gonna start with the description of the whole setup first. Let's bring that camera over. All right, first of all, we're gonna start with the whole setup itself. This is super wide compared to the last one. The last one's like this much. This is actually pretty long and wide, and I'm gonna go and take measurements first. All right, this is about 24 inches wide, if you guys can see. Pretty much a lot, and it goes all around, almost 20. It goes 20 to 21 actually. So 20 to 21, 24. Really stable enough. I love it. I'm gonna take a look at some features. Let me tell you some of the features. This is a well-made chair. I freaking like it. First of all, it's leather. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I like this carbon fiber. So it's plastic, pretty much. Carbon fiber here, really nice and neat. I like the colors. They have many different colors, but I choose this one, carbon fiber. One of my favorite colors. So not color, but pretty much the detail of it. This handrest, it's like hard rubber, really slippery right now because it's new, but there's a button here that you push the button. Let me see. Oh, there it goes, in and out. Right underneath of it, there's another button that you push the button down. Right underneath of it, you push the button, goes out, in and out. So same thing here, same side button here. You push it in, out, in, wider, inner, wider. Then come right around here in the back. You guys see the button right here? You push the button down, up, down. I mean, this freaking chair has so many hidden buttons. Look at that. Look at that. Angles differently. Like it. This upper right here, this little cushion, you could adjust it to any height you want. Same material here as the bottom seat. Now this one, check this one out. There's a little curve, right, for the hump. You could raise this higher if you want, lower, your same adjustments as that. We're gonna turn it around just a little bit. I wish you can see the whole thing in my perspective, but I'm gonna give you as best as I can. So carbon fiber all around the chair, if you guys see it. Now this is freaking badass. I like this. Now, regular chairs come with 2 or 3 buttons. These come with like almost 10 different buttons for adjustments. Same basic bottom buttons, of course. The tilt, the strength one. This one in particular, it's like a freaking eject button. Look at this. You push back, the whole seat moves back, or the chair goes all the way back with the push of a button. So that button that I'm talking about, this button, it gets it nice and stable, nice and ground. Now, one thing, I'm going to show you some stuff too, besides just that. Let me put it back. The buttons that you tighten up, they're tightened up in here, and there's a lock mechanism. Let's turn it around so you can see some more. Cougar all around. Don't like the logo. I'm going to delete it. Try to see if I could paint it black to match the actual system, the whole thing. All around, the chair is freaking badass, but I'm going to show you guys something that I really like about this chair. Bird's eye view, how it looks. A bird's eye view of how the chair looks like. We're going to see if I can turn it around. Pretty much what I can give you from my perspective of the chair. So far, I'm very impressed with the chair. Very sturdy, very strong. I feel very comfortable in it, especially a big guy like me. I feel very stable in it. The wheels are huge. If you guys can see the tires, they're really large. The tires, I like them. You got multiple tires underneath the bottom. You can see the stabilization part of it, the spring, the air, the oil pump, I guess, the oil spring, I guess. It's underneath cover. Everything's pretty much, when you're setting up left and right, they give you instructions. Instructions are very simple. All the screws are a screw within the system, so you can take them off and you won't lose any. I'll talk about the good stuff and the bad stuff about it, but let me show you some of the features I like about it. Really like about it. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys some details about it. So look at the screws. These are 4 strong, heavy duty screws that they give you. Most of the last one I had only had 2 of them, and they were not very good. These are super strong, super stable, and check it out. Look at this. They give you a whole cushion area. They give you this part of it that you could remove the color. If you want to later down the line remove and replace it, you can. They give you a whole setup of it, and it's it's not easy. So you would probably have to take it to a professional to do it. But once they see this, very easy for them to change it around. If you ever want to keep the chair as a sentimental, it's up to you. Has the grips here to actually adjust the spring. 2 different adjustments. It gives you instruction in front and the back, and they gave nice cushion area. Springs going on. Wheels are, like I said, extraordinarily big, double the size of the regular chair that I have. Other than that, like the way it works. I like this handle, eject button kind of thing. Extra buttons, and we'll take a look. Overall, the chair, it's very stable, very strong. It can hold my weight. I'm a big guy, 200 and something pounds. Let's just put it that way. Wide, love the wideness of it. I mean, not a lot of chairs out there give you that wide angle. One great thing about it that I like about it, it looks like it's well made, very strong. Maybe next year I'll do another video if I still have the chair, how long it lasted. Right now, so far, the chair is very expensive. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. The price is expensive, and another thing is that they don't give you extra screws on it. They give you other tools. They spend money on giving you gloves, but they don't spend money on giving you extra screws in case you lose them. I was a little afraid that I was gonna lose one. I actually dropped one. I couldn't find it for a while. I had extra ones, but those are personal ones. I just didn't want to use them. Want to make sure that everything's intact. Before you open the box, make sure you guys check everything, because there was a cut on the side of it, but then I saw that there was another cut on the other end, so it seems like it was a factory thing. So it's not a warranty thing. Don't worry about it. It's part of it. I saw 2 little cuts right next to the actual handrest where you put the hand in there, but that's part of the actual print that they do, the cutout print. So not a big thing, little tiny bits, they get cover so you don't have to worry about it, and they're not gonna start running. Now the good thing about this thing is that it's strong, it's super strong, so maybe it'll last me a couple years, and then I'll come back and tell you guys how it goes. But my last year just gave it, the first thing that went was the hand rest, and the hand rest is probably the strongest point of the whole system, when you actually have to rest and you have to get up, and those are the things I gave up first. So let's see how long it lasts. And if you guys like stuff like this, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button. I'm your host, Prophet74, out.